Hey everyone, Chrissy from Footprint here. Okay. Today when I did my opening prayers for the day with regard to readings and everything, I've asked for something I haven't asked for before, and that is for objectivity to be a guiding light in my readings. You've probably seen me a little bit pissed off before and stuff like that, and yes, well, there's always going to be some element of what you think is right and wrong is going to have some effect on your reading. Having as much objectivity as you possibly can is important. It's one of the reasons I've stayed away from Epstein and guilt or innocence and all that, and why I wasn't going to read on him. I'm still not ready to read on him at the moment, but news posted not very long ago on MSNBC, Jeffrey Epstein was denied bail, and the judge has stated him as a clear and present danger to the community. Now, a lot of political commentators seem to think that this means he's not going to have any choice but to open up about what he knows. I'm curious. This, along with the footage that was released of Trump not just talking to Epstein at this 1992 party, but groping cheerleaders. He had his arm around the waist of one cheerleader at one point, and then he moved that arm down and he groped her ass. You can see it on the video. Something flashed through my mind, which I'll read on later. I just get an idea there's going to be an awful lot of cheerleaders from the late 80s and early 90s coming out with stories. But that's something to read later. What I want to look at now is what impact has Jeffrey Epstein being denied bail had on Trump. What's it done to him? I'm going to do an overview. Has it sent him into a tailspin? Has it, has it sent him into panic mode? Is he going to try more diversionary tactics? And yes, I've got a video uploading now on the squad, and I called it the squad versus the squid. Let me know. I'm thinking of just calling him the squimp because, as I said from the start, I don't believe calling people names helps. But I can't do it anymore. I can't give him the dignity of a real name anymore. I can't. So I'm thinking of the squimp. Let me know. Which is a cross between squid and Trump. Squimp. Anyway, now, so the squimp. What is this news of Jeffrey Epstein being denied bail? What effect is it having on Trump? I'll try and call him Trump as much as possible, but So, a couple more shuffles. I'm using the Steampunk Tarot Wisdom from the Gods of the Machine, if anyone's interested. It's a great deck. It's got gorgeous colours, it's got gorgeous artwork. It's also got one of my slightly darker edges to it, and So, okay. Enough. What's this going to mean for Trump? Epstein getting bail. What is it going to mean for Trump? 3 of airships, heartbreak. He's going to start falling. This person is falling. People up there watching, and they're helpless to stop the fall. It's going to cause him some heartbreak. At the moment, what is he at the moment? Oh, he's got the Fool at the present, which is the centre card for the for the overview spread, which I'm using, this means, this denial of bail to Epstein means that Trump is going to be starting out on a new journey. That's very interesting. From now, what shape that journey is going to take and where it's going to lead him, I don't know. Well, hopefully we'll get some more insight. The current influences on him: the Six of Airships, the Six of Swords. He's in for a very, very, very rough ride. Rough and stormy. He's going to have to try and navigate some really, really stormy waters to try and get to calmer waters, and it's going to have an influence on everything he does and says in the foreseeable future. I think this is current influences. The stormy waters he's going to be embarking on and having to... What's above him? What does he want to think about? What he does want to think about. The Comet. If you just give me a sec, I will... got a blank on what 18 is in general deck. The Comet, I think it's might be the Chariot. No, the Comet. 17, sorry, number 17. The Star. He's hoping that his star power as president and his presence as president is going to, and the fact that he's president is going to get him out of this mess. That's what he's hoping. He's hoping like hell that that's going to, so the Comet Star. That's what he's thinking about. I'm the president, that's going to stop this from coming down on me. What's in his near future? Oh, the stricken tower, the tower. It's going to be a tower moment in his near future. And bearing in mind, we're reading on what Epstein not being granted bail is going to mean for Donald Trump. By the looks of it, none of it's very, very good. A tower moment, a catastrophic and sudden change as far as his position as president. I've commented on what the tower means as far as... I made a comment with the Don Jr. thing that I did, but I haven't posted it because I'm not happy with it. So I'll go into the Trump organisation another time and what the tower means there. But for him, at the moment, this is, in the near future, this is going to cause a sudden and catastrophic turn of events. What's underneath him? What he doesn't want to think about. The Seven of Airships, the Seven of Swords. He has gotten away with crap, with criminal activity. And this sort of criminal activity, look, I suppose a lot of people can forgive. Ripping people off of money and this and that. But if he's gotten away with anything with this sex trafficking, they can't forgive that, and he knows it. If he's involved in any way or used these girls, and some of these girls in any way, and Epstein services for this in any way, he knows that he won't get away with it, and he just does not want to think about that, and he doesn't want other people to think about it. What's in his recent past? Eight of Airships, the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is, he's in his recent past, he's been feeling cornered by this. That's another. A lot of people say feeling trapped by it, but I think another thing I often refer to the Eight of Swords as having painted yourself into a corner, or he's been really feeling cornered, and this is why he's coming out with this disgusting stuff. They say that when rats are cornered, they show their true nature, and he's cornered. So he's been feeling cornered by this business in the recent past, hence his disgusting behaviour. What's the next step for Trump? 7 of Submersibles. This card shows a city, and it's sort of like an eerie type of thing, and it's like, is it there, is it not, an underwater city? 7 of Cups, he's going to try and gaslight and lead people away from it. I'm going to do another layer and get some more depth with this, and we'll see if it's going to actually work. So, new journey for him, starting out on a new phase, a new journey, whether he wants to or not. Let's get some more info on that journey. Messenger of Engines. This is the Page of Wands. News about investigations. New investigations are coming up. It's a new journey. Yeah. So new investigations coming up, having an effect on the new journey, as part of the new journey he's on. The 6 of Airships, the Lady of Submersibles. A lot of people see this as Ivanka. I saw this as emotion. She's escaping the ship here because the emotional explosion is just going to be enormous. The explosion, I read this in this instance as she's escaping her ship, because her ship's going to explode at any minute, or implode in any minute, because of the emotions surrounding this whole business. And he's going to have to navigate those waters. This is an emotional implosion like you haven't seen before. And it's going to implode inward. It's going to implode. You know, when submersibles rupture, they don't explode outward, they implode. It's going to be an implosion in on him and his administration and his presidency. It's going to be a really, really tough journey. Apologise about the doggies. I'll just have a word with him. Hey, so an implosion in his presidency, and over, emotions so intense, caused by what's going to come out. So let's have a look at the Comet, the star above him, what he does want to think about. Navigator of Leviathans, the Knight of Coins. He's going, this is can often represent lawyers, a lawyer, someone steady to slow and steady wins the race. And when I'm thinking of a lawyer, he's thinking about lawyers. He's thinking about maybe what Cohen told Epstein, Mueller, about Epstein. I'm pretty sure he did say something to Mueller about Epstein. I'd be really interested if next week's testimony is someone in the Democrats asked, did you pass information about you received from Cohen and paperwork about Epstein onto the SDNY for their investigation. I'd be interested to ask that. I think he's thinking about what Cohen might have had to hand over to Mueller. And he's hoping that Cohen didn't hand anything over to Mueller, but I think he did. So his near future with the tower, the aviatrix, the high priestess. Oh yeah. Secrets are going to come out, and yeah, secrets are coming out. They're going to come out because of Epstein being remanded in custody and not given bail, and it's going to be catastrophic to him. What's underneath him? Again, what's the other thing he doesn't want to think about, apart from all this? Doesn't want to think about people finding out the stuff he got away with. The Emperor, he doesn't want to think about how he could lose his position as the Emperor. How this glass bubble around him that he's got around himself because I'm the president, that's going to shatter. There's going to be cracks in it, and this whole glass bubble this whole protective bubble is going to fall away. And he doesn't want to think about that, and it's going to fall away because the things he doesn't want people to think about, and the things he doesn't want to think about himself, the things he wants to deny even to himself that he's done, are going to come out. The recent past with the aid of airships having been cornered. 10 of Swords. He's cornered, and he knows. See the ship crashing, complete, and 10 of airships, 10 of Swords, complete and utter endings, complete and painful endings, the end of the cycle. And he knows that he's painted himself into such a corner. He painted himself into that corner the day he put his hand up for the Republican nomination. He was in that corner from day one, and he's never going to be able to get out of it. And it's going to lead to complete and utter ending. Complete and painful ending. Okay, so the next step, we've got the 7 of Submersibles. He's going to try and gaslight. He's going to try and say, it's not what it seems, it's not what it seems. Brazen Head. Brazen Head is judgment. Justice. Brazen Head is justice. 11. 11. Justice. And justice is going to come down. The gaslighting isn't going to work. He's going to be facing justice. There you go. That's what the cards say is the effect that Jeffrey Epstein being denied bail is going to have. Is this, the cards show this is how Jeffrey Epstein being denied bail is now and will be affecting Trump. The effect it's going to have. I won't be sorry if all this comes to pass. He should face justice. There's so many things he should face justice on, but this above all else. This and the children at the border in those camps. Yeah, those two biggies. He needs to face justice on them. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm gonna put this onto the computer and get it ready to load when The other one's finished loading, and I'm going to have a look at Anthony Scaramucci. The mooch is marching away. Very interesting. Okay, bye-bye.